In this video, I'm going to go over some affordable colored pencils that really give you the best bang for the buck, which are in two categories. One is for the hobbyist, beginner, or student, and the other is for the professional artist. Now, depending on what kind of artwork you are doing, there are colored pencils that would be more or less suited for the job, and there are loads of brands to choose from out there. I've chosen just a few that I think would work well. I will provide Amazon links to all the products featured in this video in the video description, if you would like to further check out anything mentioned for yourself. For the beginner, hobbyist, or student, the first on this list is Arteza's colored pencils. Arteza is a relatively new artist's supply brand, founded in 2015, and so their colored pencils are pretty brand spanking new to the artist realm. These are colored pencils that are conveniently available at most craft stores as well as other places like Walmart and Target. The price tag for these pencils runs at around $20 for a set of 48 and $37 for a set of 72, making the cost of each pencil about 41-ish to 51-ish cents. The prices on Amazon are more expensive than in-store prices from what I've seen. These are wax-based pencils with a well-made break-resistant core. The pros to these pencils is that they are made well and very affordable for the quality you get. They also are light-fast, so they can be used professionally. Arteza indicates the light-fast ratings of their pencils with plus signs, and they have good ratios of high light-fast rated pencils in the set to low-rated ones. They also have very vibrant colors. The cons to these pencils is that they have a higher waxy build to them than most other wax-based pencils, so this makes them more prone to wax bloom. They also are not available as open stock at the time of making this video, so if you need to replace individual colors in your sets, you will have to buy another set to do so. I have listed these pencils in the beginner category because for the price they really are affordable and the lowest costing pencils. I would say they are worth it to buy a set and try out colored pencils as medium and see if you like it. If not for the fact that they don't sell open stock individual colored pencils, I would probably list these in the professional category for their light fastness. If you don't know what light fast is, it is something that is really important for artists and creating artwork that keeps vibrant colors for a lifetime. The fact that Arteza offers a light fast product at such a low cost is a really great thing. Next is Prismacolor Premiere. Prismacolor is a very widely known brand of colored pencils and are conveniently sold at many craft stores as well as other places like Walmart and Target. Their price tag really has a wide range, but runs from between $25 to $40 for their 36 and 48 pencil sets, making the cost of a pencil at around 72 cents to $1. These are wax-based pencils. The pros to these pencils is that they have a buttery feel when applying them to paper. They work well with burnish blending and have very vibrant colors. The cons to these pencils is that they are not manufactured very well, and so they are prone to lead breakage when sharpening. They also do not have good light fast ratings, and so the colors fade after a few years, which isn't good for professional work, of course. And this is why I have them listed for the beginner hobbyist category, because they are pretty great pencils to use for beginning colored pencil work or as coloring book pencils. With the amount of breakage that happens with sharpening them though, they become very pricey colored pencils to be using for art and very frustrating to deal with. Then we have Faber Castell's classic colored pencils. Faber Castell has been a long-standing colored pencil company offering quality products. You are less likely to see them though at most stores, but they are available to buy at some craft stores or on Amazon. Their classic colored pencil set of 36 runs at around $22, making the cost of each pencil around 61 cents. The pros to these pencils is that they are very smooth when applying to paper. They have vibrant colors and they are manufactured well, so they are not prone to breaking. The cons is that there is no color names listed on the pencils, and they do not have light fast ratings, so any drawings made with them will fade over time. For the cost, these pencils, they are good beginner hobbyist pencils and deliver the quality needed to get a feel for the medium without added frustrations. Next we have Castell Art colored pencils. Castell colored pencils strive to make quality colored pencils for coloring books. However, these pencils are quite good and suitable for drawing with as well. The cost of these pencils is about $38 for a set of 72, which is 52 cents for each pencil. The pros to these pencils is that they have a smooth application to paper and a wide variety of vibrant colors, and the colors are labeled on the barrel of the pencils. And buying a set of these, they include a drawing tutorial sheet with the set. For the price you pay, you can expect a wide color range to choose from with these sets. They have vibrant colors, and some are even comparable to the equivalent of Prismacolor. The cons to these pencils is that they are not light fast, and so the colors will fade over time, and the wood barrel of the pencil has a rough texture, and so it can feel kind of gritty when you're sharpening it. Overall, these pencils are great for not just coloring books, but for drawing as well in the realm of beginner, hobbyists, or even students. Next we have Faber-Castell's Gold Faber. These colored pencils were designed with students in mind, a more affordable mid-range quality of the Faber-Castell line of colored pencils. They are a relatively new product Faber-Castell has come out with recently, at the time of making this video. The cost of these pencils varies somewhat depending on where you get them. Prices range from about $36 to $40 for a set of 36 pencils. That translates to about 83 cents per pencil. These pencils are wax-based. The pros to these pencils is that they go down smoothly to paper and blend very well with their waxy base. They have vibrant colors, and the manufacturing of these pencils is great quality as well, as to be expected with Faber-Castell anyways. They make really great quality barrels that are reliable with sharpening and use, no breakage or crumbling. And according to Faber-Castell, these pencils have good light fast ratings, but is otherwise not indicated anywhere, and certainly not on the barrel of the pencils like they do for their Polychromos colored pencils. The cons to these pencils is that they do not list the pigment colors on the barrels, and they don't list their light fast ratings either. Faber-Castell is known for making quality products, so these pencils are a great choice that is reasonably affordable for an aspiring student or hobby artist. Alright, that is the entire list for the beginner, student, or hobbyist category. Now we'll move into the professional artist category. And what makes the difference between these two categories is that in order for colored pencils to be considered suitable for professional artwork, is that they have a really high light fast rating, and the pencils themselves are made very well, making them exceptional quality to use. Light fastness being the most important, because if you are going to sell your artwork, it is important that the colors aren't going to fade after a few years. And another important thing is that the colored pencils can be bought as open stock, meaning that colors can be purchased individually so that you can replace colors in your sets without having to buy a whole new larger set. The brands in this list are what I feel is some of the best colored pencils out there and are an affordable cost for the exceptional quality you are getting. A lot of people tend to assume that because something has a big price tag, it must be the best, and that just simply isn't true. I found that some things are just really overpriced for what is being offered. With that being said, there are some colored pencil brands I am not going to add to this list because I feel that they fall under the overpriced category. Now, without further ado, here are the brands that are offering really high light fast ratings. And out of all the pencils in the sets, 90% or more have the highest light fast rating and are also available as open stock. The first on the list is Lyra Rembrandt Polycolor. These were designed for professional artists. They are oil-based colored pencils, but have more wax in the core than, say, Faber-Castell Polychromos do. They also come in a solid wood barrel with the colors listed on them. Prices range at around $58 for a set of 36, which is about $1.61 each pencil. The pros to these pencils is that they have a high Lightfast rating, and out of a 36 set, 33 pencils hold the highest Lightfast rating, making them really worth the money to spend on them. They are also manufactured with quality, with the barrels being cedar and the leads being very sturdy. These pencils also go onto paper like butter with a creamy feel to them. And of course, these pencils are available as open stock, so you can buy individual pencils to replace the ones in your set. Because of their softer core, they are also harder to get fine details, so more suitable for larger area distribution as opposed to the next item on this list. But for what you are paying for these pencils, they are a really great deal and offer the quality you deserve as a professional artist, with your money well spent and not going to waste. Second on the list is Faber Castell Polychromos. These pencils are very high quality for what you pay, and are very much made for professional artists. The price range of these pencils is about $50 for a set of 36, which is roughly $1.38 each pencil. These are oil-based pencils. The pros to these is that they have very high Lightfast ratings and list their Lightfast ratings right on the barrel of the pencils in stars. These also lay down smoothly with a buttery feel and have a firmer core, allowing for more fine details to be made. These are also manufactured very well and are not prone to breakage or crumbling, especially with sharpening them. And because these are oil-based instead of wax-based, this means you can add more layers with them before you can't add any more on the paper. They have vibrant colors, and the colors are labeled with the pigment names, so they are easier to identify if you are familiar with paint colors. The great thing about using an oil-based colored pencil is that the lead is harder, and so you can get them sharper than a wax-based pencil, and this makes getting those details so much easier. The cons to these is really nothing. They are pricier than a lot of options out there, but that's it. And there are pricier brands than Polychromos out there which don't even offer half the quality with Lightfastness. So in terms of getting your money's worth and great quality, these are definitely the go-to colored pencils for the job. Now, I would totally list the previously mentioned Arteza colored pencils here, as they have good Lightfast ratings and are super affordable, but the only drawback with them in the professional realm is that they aren't open stock. So you can't buy individual colors to replace the ones in your set. And I must say, for me, that is kind of an important thing when doing professional artwork. It is expensively useless to have to buy a big set of a bunch of colors when you only need one or two in the set to begin with. So then you are left with a stockpile of colors you don't use just to get those one or two that you routinely use up more frequently. If having to buy a whole nother huge set to get more pencils you need doesn't bother you, then you can count this brand on the list of professional colored pencils. If you would like to watch some colored pencil tips, you should check out the top right video. And if you like my videos, please subscribe if you would like to. Thanks for watching.